one pup in your lap, and your daughter is still sleeping, but she's doing okay. How am I doing?
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Jim. You're hitting it pretty good, except for the pups. We got up late. For some reason or other, the dogs let us sleep. So Darla's still eating her breakfast, so they're still down watching her, so I don't have anybody in my lap now. Had a pretty good little rain last night. Got ready to put the dogs out for the last time, and it was pouring it down. So not sure what the forecast is for today. I haven't looked, but hope you guys have a good one, and be safe out there. Enjoy the day, Jim. Back to you.
All righty, Randy. Well, that's all right. The dogs, when Darla heads for the kitchen, they follow her because they know good stuff. All righty, Randy. Okay, I got to get going over here. I want to check with Tom with the critter control there because I didn't get a hold of him yesterday. KA8MNT WB8VMW.
WB8VMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that's on the net. Yeah, I was kind of up late the night before and kind of overslept, so that's why I wasn't here yesterday. Nothing serious. Let's see, about the critters, I heard John up there had a snapping turtle. I would like to bring him down and sign him up for the manager of the team. So that way when an umpire turns around and makes a bad call, I've got someone down here that's got a little bit of a bite that'll take care of it for us. So have John send him on down. Other than that, things are going pretty good. Looks like we're not going to be playing ball today because it is a 100% chance of rain. So that will keep us off the field. So with that little tidbit, I'll turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
Good thinking, Tom. That's a great idea. Send a snapper to be manager of the team down there. And depending on the groundhog, if he's a good player, he's got a good arm he can throw or pitch or something. But snapping turtle manager, great idea. All righty. Okay, let me go up to let me go to the JAXs up there before they run out of their node. We're going to try, let me see, this here is Wednesday, so we're going to try for the short straw this morning. W8JAX, WB8VMW. Good morning, Jacksonville.
Well, good morning there, Jim. This is KAJAX, Portable Pedestrian, and K9LUCY. She's pulling on me here, trying to move ahead. WHJAX is getting ready to go out and fly his radio-controlled airplane, so he's going to do some flying this morning. So anyway, we have a great morning here in Jacksonville. It's currently 70 degrees, and we're headed up to 85 today, and it's going to be a good day for flying. And we always appreciate you giving us a call, and we appreciate the pre-net. Anyway, you will have an extra 1 minute and 46 seconds of daylight today. No thanks to me. So anyway, you and Judy have a great day. I'll turn it back to you there, Jim. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Wendy. Well, we thank Rod for giving us extra daylight there. And because he must have some real authority to give us that, you guys stay healthy and stay well. If you stay well, you can always get healthy and just be happy and say howdy to Missy as she stops by, and of course tell the kids to stay safe and stay well. All righty, now we'll go down. We'll go down to Mark at Clarksville. WB6 BJN WB8 BMW. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, good morning, Jim. Good morning to everybody on the pre-net this morning. Good to hear you, Jim. We're finally getting a little bit of rain. We've had some hot temperatures the last couple of days, getting some rain this morning. Not much yet, but they say we're going to get a wet weekend, and so are you guys. We'll talk about that later. 30.09, 0.6 on the barometer and steady. 68.4 degrees and 67 degrees on the dew point. Very humid this morning. 97% on the relative humidity. Last lightning strike was 28 minutes ago. And I've had 38 lightning strikes this morning, so we've had some thunderstorms in the area. Two gusting to 2.8 from the northeast. And we've had 0.15 of an inch of rain. It's not raining right now, but we had a shower come through. It dropped 0.15 of an inch here just about 30 minutes ago. Sarah's doing good. I'm doing good. Back to you, Jim. WB6BJN doing a great job. Thanks for being there.
All righty, Mark. Well, thanks for you guys being there, and thanks for Sarah feeling good. All right, I'm going to jump back and get Craig. You know, I didn't want to leave him out too long there. He'd fall off the chair and hurt himself. AAHCT WB8 BMW. Morning, Craig.
WB8 BMW. Good morning, Jim. Well, that was okay. We were in and out. I chatted with you before the pre and then the pre. So, no, all is good. To all of the pre-netters out there, good morning and have a blessed day. And you've only got about, you got 3 minutes before we get Fred in here, but that's okay. Thank you for giving me a call. I appreciate it. And as always, it's great to hear your voice. And everybody go out and make somebody smile because it'll make you feel better. And with that, 73s. And you know what? I think we'll probably do this again tomorrow. So with that, this is AAHCT clearing with WB8 BMW. Take care, my friends. 73s. And as always, great to hear your voice.
All righty, Craig. Well, good to hear you in the morning, too. All righty, now we got to go down there and see if Fred and Ray are on the couch and rain let up. They can get out and get their walk done or whatever. K5 CFY WB8 BMW, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you sometime today at the Barometer Net.
W8WKY.
K5CFY. Good morning, Jim. I know you're getting short here on time, but all is well here. We got the fog today. Yesterday we got rained out and lightninged out. But anyway, good to hear you, Jim. And yeah, I'll probably be the second hour on the Barometer Net. So come talk to us if you can. 73, everybody, take care. K5CFY.
All righty. Well, I got through most of them, the ones that was up there, but LJ, well, I got about a minute and 15 seconds. If you want to come in and say good morning, go ahead. KV8LJ, WB8 BMW. WB8VMW from KB8LJ. Good morning, everybody out there. Just monitoring the change in weather here this morning because when I first woke up, the temperature difference, the inside temperature minus the outside temperature was about 15 degrees, and it rather quickly rose to 20 degrees, and it's now moving back a little bit in the other direction. So I think that's saying that it's going to stay cold for a few days, and the furnace may well kick on before it's all over. So KB8LJ, back to net. Perfect timing there. Very good job, LJ. WA8KOC, WB8VMW. All righty, Fred. We got 90% of them stuffed in there, and they're all crowded. So if you'll take over and sort of spread them out a little bit, give them a little breathing room, I'd appreciate that. And then I'll come back with my final words before I go get my bacon-flavored oatmeal. WAAKOC, WB8VMW.
Good morning and welcome, one and all, to the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. The Barometer Net comes to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's WAWKY repeater, which is located in Doylestown, Ohio. The frequency you're monitoring is 147 Mark 390 megahertz, and the CTCSS code for this repeater for transmit is 114 Mark 8. As the controlled net, all traffic shall pass through net controlling emergency traffic may break in as required. Good morning, CQ. This is WA8KOC. My name's Fred, and I'm going to throw it back to our Sergeant-at-Arms and say good morning to him. And then we're going to get on with it. Everybody get ready. Jim, good morning. How are you and Judy? Good to hear you, and thank you so much for doing the pre-net. You do such a fine job.
Well, I do a good a job as the people that are out there that jump on the pre-net, and I hope they understand that sometimes I get long-winded, and I do get quick on the trigger and all kinds of stuff. But luckily, they put up with me, and they don't kick me off the air. So I feel very honored to get in there and make a mess. It's just like I watched that Barn Builders and that Johnny Jett on there. He says it's really nice. I get out here with my little picker or whatever it is. He says, make the biggest mess, and then I get to go home and everybody else cleans it up. That's the way I feel. I feel good. I get them out there, get them all messed up, and then you come along, straighten them out. It's a good deal. So everybody stay safe, stay well. We need all the check-ins we can get. So I'm going to turn it back to Fred. His worthy hands to straighten my mess out. WB8VMW. Back to net.
Jim, I don't know about worthy, but it's my responsibility, and I honor that, too. You may hear me on the Pajama Net tonight. I might just grab the mic and say hello this evening on the Pajama Net. Thanks for being here. There's no mess to clean up. I'm certain of it. You take good care of yourself. Give Judy our best, Roseanne and I, our best. And, yeah, we'll talk to you in the near future. CQ. Any stations who are short-time mobile, outlanders, portable pedestrians, whatever you got, come on at me. I'm ready. WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8SLG, next short time.
November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee, N8, YMY John. I'll be in and out this morning. 7-3s, Fred. Have a great day.
WA8KOC, this is Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8HAG, Tim.
Mobile, and I'm in and out.
Kia FA Certified Coaster, Mark and Wadger, in and out. I got a doctor appointment today.
W4AIZ, this is Bravo 4, open user loop.
GXX, in and out. Have a great one, Fred.
Kilo Delta 8, Oscar Tango, Quebec, KD, OTQ, Stat National, Mobile, in and out.
Either radio is going on in the background, or we may have had some collisions. I'm going to give you guys who I got. KD8SLG, just Nick. Short time, I'll be right back to you, Nick. KD8VMM, Brian, buddy, how are you? N8YMI, John, good to hear you. I marked you in and out. Thanks for being here. KD8HAG, Tim, mobile, in and out. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate the check-in. KD8SFS, Mark, you sounded really good on your transmit this morning. Nothing was chopped off, but I've got you marked in and out. Hopefully everything goes well at the doctor. WB4AIZ, Chuck, good evening, or good morning. Good to hear you. WA8GXX, Tom, I've got you marked in and out. Thanks for the check-in, pal. And KD8OTQ, Scott down on National was mobile in and out. Thank you very much, Scott. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Anyone else for this round?
Kilo Bravo 8. Kilo Tango. Kilo Mike, New Middletown. In and out, please.
I'll throw myself on the list, KCFQV.
KE8, VOX at Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray Scott, in and out.
Alrighty then, I've added a few to the list, but I'm going to get back at the top here where I don't miss anybody. I don't want to miss anybody. Everybody should be here enjoying their airtime, quote unquote, as I've always said. KD8SLG, just Nick. I imagine you've got some announcements for us, and how are you this morning, pal? Good to hear you. Thanks for being here.
WAAKOC, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Fred and all the Barometer Netizens. I'm wet. It's wet this morning. That's what's going on down the farm. It is Wednesday. We got the Barometer Net this afternoon. Dustin's taking the day off, so I'll have the first hour. Sounds like Ray's got the second hour. Should be a good time. Hope everybody jumps in there. We'll be back from 1 until 3 hour time. Got the Beacon Net tonight, of course. I'll be back for that as well. T-shirts are on sale for Field Day. The Field Day T-shirts are up. KC8, YFL, Andy did a great job. So check those out on w8wky.org and order yourself a T-shirt. They look pretty good. We got the Fox Hunt tomorrow night instead of a meeting. Hope to see a bunch of people there. Thanks for getting me in here, Fred. I'll be back this afternoon. This is KD8SLG. Back to net control. Thanks, Fred.
W8WKY.
And Nick, we will look for you this afternoon. Thank you for being in here with us this morning and the announcements, reminders of all the nets coming about today. It's a fun day at Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's repeater. And you take care of yourself and have yourself a wonderful morning and a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. KD8VMM, my buddy Brian's out there. Brian, how are you doing this morning? Everything okay on the drive? WA8KOC.
Hey, good morning, Fred. Everybody on the net. It has 66 degrees. The rain was 0.46, almost half an inch of rain last night. A little drizzle right now. Overcast skies. Everything's going good here. Heading down south to do a job. So there's some puddles on the road and stuff, but I'm making my way. So. Have a good one. Talk to you next week. Stay safe out there. KD8VMM, and I'll be clear.
Brian, it's always good to have you join in with us. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Drive safe going headed down south. And I'll look forward to next week. Hopefully you'll have a good rest of your week also. Enjoy the weekend that we've got coming up on us. Thanks for the report. KD8HAG and 8YMY, KE8SFS, we're all in and out. Brings me down to my buddy Chuck, WB4AIZ. Chuck, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours, pal.
WB4AIZ. I'm just getting going a little bit earlier. So I got a net coming up at 7:30. The rooster roster up in Ohio. So that's New York State. I'm sorry. I'm losing it. Anyways, I would try just say hi before I answer.
WB4AIZ, WA8KOC. Chuck, thanks for the check-in. Appreciate it. Enjoy the next net coming about. Enjoy your Wednesday, a wonderful Wednesday to you. And I'll look forward to the next time we get a chance to talk. 7-3, my friend. KD8OTQ, Scott down in Ashland was in and out. WA8GXX, Tom over in Barberton was in and out. And KB8OTK, Mike, my buddy down in New Middlefield, was in and out also. And KE8VOX, Scotty, out in Vermilion. I got you, Scott, in and out. You guys, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. KC8FQV, WA8KOC, good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Fred, and everyone else on the net. Yep, we got all kinds of nets this evening. The Wooster Group, QCWA. So, back from the party. The party's over with now. Yeah, I enjoyed going to Buc-ee's. That was a big play. But gas down there, I got it for $4.08 a gallon. And they said it's about 50 cents cheaper than anywhere else around. So other than that, I'll send it back your way, and we'll be around for the nets this afternoon and evening. So I'll send it back to Net Control, KCFQV.
Yes, sir. Busy day here on Silvercreek's WAWKY repeater. Thanks for the check-in, Mark. Appreciate it. You take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Glad you had a good time down south. That brings me to the bottom of the list. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? Good morning, everybody. I am still here looking for more check-ins. WA8KOC.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango. Craig, good morning, Brother Fred. Short time. Hey, and good morning, Fred. WB6BJN here with your weather this morning. Good morning.
WA8KOC in the net, Whiskey 8 Tango Delta.
KC1 US, Paul in Maine.
We just had a collision. I'd like to stop it for a moment. I did copy my dear friend Paul up in Maine, KC1 VQS. There was another station that came in. I think they said they were in and out. Could that station please re-identify so I can get you on the log?
Good morning, sir. That was me, Kilo 8 Golf, James in New Franklin. I'll be in and out today, 73.
Got you, James. Thanks. I appreciate the check-in. You take good care of yourself. Wonderful Wednesday to you. Anyone else for this round?
KE8 HNK.
And Fred, I don't know if you got me, WB6BJN with weather.
Yes, Mark. I've got you, WB6BJN, and also Randy, KD8ZSH. I'm going to get going here so I don't miss anybody. The in and out for that round was KAGGG. Thanks, James. You take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Talk to you soon, hopefully. AAACT, Brother Craig, good morning. Got a couple of brothers in this line of the list. How are you, and how's your Wednesday going so far? Over to you.
WA8KOC and all the Barometer netizens out there. Good morning. It's going great. It's drizzling rain. And, the temperature's a lot less than it was yesterday. But that's okay. You've got a list. I've got to go. Take care. Thank you for getting me in, Brother Fred. And have a great day. And to all, God bless. Drive safely if you're driving. And it's up to you to make it a great day. So with that, this is AA8CT saying 73s, turning it back to WA8KOC. Take care, my brother. Hopefully see you on Thursday. Be well.
Brother Craig, thanks for being here and checking in with us. I appreciate it. I do have to say, I wish I could be there at Casa Nuestra, or Nuestra Casa, however you say it, and partake of the adventure in a vehicle with the fox hunt, but I do have bronchial pneumonia, so I've got to steer clear of folks. It's going to be a miserable mess for the next, 3 to 5 days, and then I should be okay. But thanks, and I'll be thinking of you guys. Hopefully you're going to have a good time tomorrow night. You have a wonderful Wednesday today, and be safe. Thanks again. 7-3. WB6BJN, take it away, Mark. Good morning.
All right. Good morning. Good morning, Fred. Good morning to everybody out there. Everybody's sounding real good this morning. Hope everybody's going to have a great holiday weekend coming up. Okay, currently 30.10.2 on the barometer and steady. 68.2 degrees, 67 degrees on the dew point. Humidity 97%. Last lightning strike was 49 minutes ago, and we had about 38 of them. 3 gusting to 1 to 2 from the northeast. Heavy rain right now, and we've had 0.18 of an inch, and it's raining heavily right now here in Clarksville, Tennessee. Looks like a pretty wet weekend over the Midwest, the Mid-South, dry over the western United States, with the exception of Texas, West Texas, and New Mexico, and parts of southeast Texas. So things are starting to shift, folks, toward El Nino. And that El Nino is increasing in the eastern Pacific, and it's going to put an end to a lot of people's droughts eventually as it continues to grow. Could be a major, major El Nino in the eastern Pacific by the time fall and winter comes. So that's the deal. The upper Midwest around Michigan today will be nice. Ohio, though, will be wet. And then there's a little decrease tonight, but then more showers and thunderstorms for the entire weekend. Also some rain over parts of Florida, and pretty soggy, pretty wet with stalled frontal areas and stalled low-pressure areas. So there you go. Back to you, Fred. Everybody stay dry and stay comfortable. WB6BJ.
Mark, thank you for being here with us in your report, the weather report. Appreciate that. Hopefully you have a wonderful Wednesday, a good holiday weekend coming up, and I'll look forward to talking to you next week, if not before. 7-3. KD8ZSH, good morning, Randy. How's my pal? My pals? You probably got 2 or 3 of them on your lap right now, don't you? WA8KOC.
KD8ZSH, good morning, Fred. Nope, nobody right now. Dog finished eating. They got their treats that they wanted, and I took them outside, so now they're back snoozing on the floor now. Nobody in the lap right now. I'm just sitting here trying to get my eyes a little rest. I had a project I've been working on for the last few months, taking a toll on my eyes. I write books, and this one's a Bible study for the Book of John, and came through bigger than I thought. It was a bigger project than I anticipated. Came through at 414 pages, so I got her done. It was a verse-by-verse study, so I'm getting ready to send it out and see who all wants to take a look at it. Well, I hope everybody has a great one. Can stay dry today, stay safe, and enjoy the day the Lord's given us. Have a good one, guys. KD8ZSH clear, and back to that 73s.
Randy, my friend, God bless you. Yes, John is a long one, but an important one, and I'm sure you did a bang-up job. Thanks for being here with us. You have a wonderful Wednesday. Good rest of the week. If I don't talk to you, have a wonderful holiday, okay? We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. WATD, Brother John. You're going to stick around and say a few words this morning? I'm glad. How are you? And what's new on your end? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC in the net, W8TD. Good morning, all. Happy Wednesday. Not much to report, but I will mention that the latest Schulman auction is now hot. At least the catalog is up. I don't know whether bidding has commenced or not. It probably has. If it hasn't, it will within another day or two. Over 300 lots. As always, great variety of stuff. Everything has been inspected and tested, bench tested, with an accurate report so you know what you're buying. It's extremely well attended, so things don't slip through the grate. You're not going to trip over something that you're the only bidder on and get it for free. But things go for a fair price. Two particularly rare items in this batch are a Collins KWM1 and an R388 receiver. If you don't have either of those, you probably should. I don't currently have a KWM1, but I have owned and used one. WKOC in the net. W8TD.
John, there are radio stations, and then there are radio stations, and I imagine yours is a radio station. And, yep, there's a lot of people out there that suffice with just a few, and a lot of people that have a conglomeration of radios that are from historical periods and elsewhere, and usually they all work. So thanks for being here with us this morning. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Hope everything goes well for you. And should I not talk to you, I hope you have a wonderful holiday weekend coming up. 7-3, my friend. KC1VQS, good morning, Paul. How are things up in Enfield? It's good to hear you. I see you're not substituting this morning, right?
Yeah, good morning, Fred, and all the Barometer netizens. And no, I'm not substituting this morning. It's been a quiet week in that department. And just as well, so we're going to be topping out around 80 today. So nice day to be outdoors. I'm not in the classroom. So I don't know what the rest of the week will bring. I have an appointment tomorrow, so I can't change that. I'll have to turn that down, but maybe Friday, and the weather Friday will be cooler. So I wouldn't mind. I don't have anything else planned, so I wouldn't mind going in then. But we'll see how it turns out. And I can't believe it's Memorial Day weekend already. Wow. May has just flown right by. So we start a dog training class tonight. With our first golden retriever, we went through two of them, but we had to travel to do it, about an hour. But it came over the summer because we got the dog in May. And this dog we didn't get till late August, and that would have put the same kind of training through the Christmas season and through my craft air season, which I couldn't do because it's like every weekend. So we didn't do it. But we have a new trainer in town that's about 5 minutes away, and they do it weeknights. And so we thought that was perfect. So this dog is almost 11 months old, and maybe we're a little late, but I think we're going to give it a try anyway. There are some behaviors that we have really tried hard to correct and just have not been successful. So I think we need a little help there. So I don't know if the training is better for the dog, probably better for us. Just we'll have to learn how to do it. But I'm looking forward to that and trying to correct some of these behaviors that we just don't want this dog to have. So anyway, I'll keep you informed as to how it goes. So thank you for taking my check-in, Fred. It was nice to jump on the net last night, too. And we'll talk again soon. This is KC1BQS back to net.
That makes it 3 in a row, Paul. Yesterday morning, yesterday evening, and today again. Thank you for being here with us last night. I know it was kind of a queer kind of question, but I don't know. 6 people, I think, got the answer right. I don't know if they looked it up or guessed or they just knew or just deciphered it. But, yeah, good to hear from you, and you take good care of yourself. The pup's probably going to really enjoy the training. I mean, a lot of people are leery. They think it's going to be miserable for the puppy, but I think the puppy enjoys the socialization and the learning, putting the mind at focus, and I think everything will go just fine. Please do keep us posted. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend coming up, and I'll talk to you soon. KAGGG, James over in New Franklin was in and out. James, if you're still listening, have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. KE8HNK, WA8KOC.
KE8HNK, W8KOC. Good morning, Fred. Good morning, rest of the listeners. Just sitting here getting ready to go take care of the chickens and stuff like that. Nothing much, just counting down the days until I don't have to work anymore, and then I'll be here on the base station unless I'm out rolling around or doing something that, an appointment or whatever, till the 19th of August. I'm going to enjoy the time off, get through school, welding school, and, of course, enjoy ham radio. Dayton was a successful trip. Even though the rear brakes went out on the truck, they were starting to scrub and burn while we were down there, so this week, hopefully, weather cooperating, we'll be able to get those done, or if not, at least a minimum of next week once we get everything done for the wife's truck. So just one of those things that you have to do. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you. WKOC, this is K8HNK in the group. 73, everybody stay healthy and stay blessed.
W8WKY.
Okay, Elmer, thank you for the check-in. Glad to know that the ham pension went well. Take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday and good rest of the week. Any other stations who'd like to check in on the Barometer Net this morning? WA8KOC looking, listening.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, Tom in Canton.
November 8, Whiskey Sugar, Bill in New London.
November 3, Kilo Golf Delta in Cleveland.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee N8 BAY, Ralph in Stowe.
Kilo Charlie
Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar 8 MO Mobile.
We just had a quiz and I copied Andy A8. Man, Andy, you won that one. And it might have been Marty, KC8NLV, that checked in and out. Could the station that checked in just now please re-identify?
Kilo Charlie 8 Golf Whiskey KC8 GW, Greg and Wadsworth in and out this morning. Good night.
Thank you, Greg. I got you. I mark you in and out. Have a good, wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great weekend. Anyone else for this round?
Copy, November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7 VAN, in and out, 73 is Fred.
Please copy Kilo, Echo 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, Mobile.
Control, please
Please copy November 8 X-ray November Victor. Name is Jeff and I'm mobile.
X-ray KE8 VQX Joe in Akron.
Foxtrot 8
Carolina Alpha Golf Whiskey 10. Checking in this morning, Fred.
F8ERZ.
November 8 Victor Foxtrot Kilo N8 VFK. Cliff Columbia Station.
They come hot and heavy. I'm going to give you guys who I got. I don't think I missed anybody, but I got KA8MNT, N8WS, N3KGD, N8BAY, AB8MO, KCAGW, in and out, N7VAN, in and out, KE8UIB mobile, along with probably KF8DTP, N8XNV, Jeff, I'm going to assume you were mobile, KE8VQX, Joe, I got you, buddy, K8AGW, Pops, you won that one, good job. I'll be right back to you. KF8ERZ, Terry, and N8VFK, my buddy Cliff. Did I miss anybody in that round? Hearing nothing, the mobiles are up. KE8UIB mobile. John, how are you this morning? How's your night?
WAA8KOC from KA8UIB, along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net.
Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net. Happy Wednesday.
All right, you guys, and I don't know if you heard Lori there. I was pulling the microwave, but she actually had to think what day it was. We had a pretty good evening last night. You know, we finished the night off with the net and stuff, and then just kind of went outside, watched the clouds for a few before the rain poured in, and just called it a night. And let me see, it is. So we're going to try to make today a wonderful Wednesday. And on the positive note, with the temperatures coming down a little bit, means I can open the door wide open at work and let some of the fumes from the cotton and steam off the shirts out, and let the fresh air in. So that is a positive note there. So. It'll be a busy day in the press room today, so I know this. So other than that, I'm just kind of prepared to make it a wonderful Wednesday, you guys. And we're going to finish up this drive here as we're almost into Uniontown. So with that, this is KA8UIB along with KF8DTP, and we'll go ahead and hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for running the net this morning, Fred.
John and Lori, from your explanations last evening, I understand it will be chaotic for the next day or so. Sorry to hear about that, but you're more than capable, John, so don't worry about it. You'll handle it fine, and hopefully you'll get a nice breather this evening when you get out of there and be able to go home and just chill out and relax and have to do nothing at all. You folks take good care of yourselves. Be safe on the rest of the drive. It's great hearing from the both of you. 7-3, N8XNV. Jeff, good morning. How are you? WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC in the net. This is November 8 X-ray November Victor. Good morning, everyone. I got currently on Route 57, headed out of Elyria toward Grafton area. Going to be working in Brunswick this morning. I got 54 degrees in the truck. Cloudy skies. And everyone have a great day. This is November 8 X-ray November Victor. Back to net.
All right, Jeff, enjoy Brunswick. Enjoy the drive down there. I don't know if it's been raining heavily out on your area. I know we've got some reports from other areas where it's been pretty soggy. So take good care of yourself. Drive safe. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Good rest of the week and a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. I'm going to go out on a limb here. AB8MO. Andy, are you mobile? If not, take it away anyway. I want to get you out of the way. Good morning.
Well, you just caught me pulling into my parking space at work, so let me make sure I'm in a good spot. You are all right. For some reason, the building is a brick building, brick and steel building, and it's
between me and the repeater, and believe it or not, it's even though I'm only not even 10 miles from the repeater, I've been known to fall out with the big obstruction here. But anyway, I guess I'm making it. Yes, it was great seeing the folks at Hamvention. I don't know if Corbin K8CWS is listening, but I heard he was at Hamvention. I even heard him on the Sarah frequency, and I wanted to get an eyeball on him, and that did not happen. So I am sad about that, but it was great to see a lot of people, including Dave, in TAD as well. I didn't mention him yesterday, but I did see him at Hamvention as well. So got almost everything that I needed or wanted. It was just one minor item for my VX5R, which is like a dinosaur HT now. It's hard to find stuff for it anymore. Alrighty, well, it's SuperNet Wednesday. Unless you got your head under a rock, you know that already. So I'll try to get in here for the Border Breaker Net. Back she comes, WAHKOC. This is AB8MO.
Andy, thanks for taking the time, checking in this morning, pulling into the parking spot. You're sounding perfect. That building structure is not bothering your transmission a bit. Whatever you do, you have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll hear you on the radio a little later, I'm sure. And have a good rest of the week and a great holiday weekend coming up. 7-3, my Baron. N3 KGD. Nick, you said you're in Cleveland. I don't know if you're mobile, but I'm going to give it over to you before I get on the top part of the list. Top part of this list. Morning. How are you? WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC on 3KGD Mobile, Cleveland's west side, passing West 117 on 90, heading westbound to Mommy this morning. Everyone's been doing well on this end. Haven't been around the last couple months. I got moved to day shift for a while, so I don't get to check in the morning, but I'm going back to nights at the end of the month. Pretty excited about that, so I'll be able to check in the morning when I get out of work. So other than that, not much going on. Traffic's moving smoothly out here. Hope everyone has a good day, and stay 73 to you. WA8KOC on 3KGD. Have a good day.
N3KGD, WA8KOC. Nick, thanks for taking the time to check in with us this morning. Sincerely appreciate that. Hopefully when you get back on midnights, it's a schedule that you enjoy, and it's more efficient and acceptable to you. You take good care of yourself. Be safe, drive safe. Have a good Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend. 7-3. My good dear friend Tom, KA8MNT. Good morning. How are you? How's Linda doing? And have you got some humor for me? I could use it this morning.
WAHKOC, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Fred, and everybody else that is on the net this morning. Well, we have a nice shade of Ohio gray out there this morning, and we're starting off with 67 degrees with no wind, 1/100 of an inch of rain since midnight. The barometer is sitting at 30.07, and today's high is supposed to be 66, cloudy, with 100% chance of rain and 0% chance of snow. So we're not sitting too bad. Oh, let's see, what else is going on around here? Not much of anything. The Canton Club meeting is tonight. If it's raining, I probably won't go because I have to walk about a football and a half length in order to get into the building because they got a lot of construction going down there at the Stark County Sheriff's Office where the EOC is located, and that's where we meet. So I don't feel like getting wet because I might melt. Anyhow, that's about all we got. Linda is holding the pillow down so it doesn't float away, and I'll tell you what, she's a professional. If there was an Olympic game that to do that, she would have the gold medal every time, no problem. Of course, she's asleep, and I can get away with saying that right now. Let's see, that's about all we got, so I guess I'm going to turn around and grab a quick nickel. K8MNT returning. You know, just once in my life, I'd actually like to see a liar's pants catch on fire. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the gloomy Wednesday morning super duper NCO. And I still haven't received the check. WA8KOC.
Okay, my friend, just don't hold your breath. If liar's pants caught on fire, for sure, for real, that actually happened, that Capitol building would be very, very, very fumed. You take good care of yourself. Have a wonderful Wednesday, a good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend. Give Linda our best, and I'm glad to hear that she's got that process down pat, keeping the pillow down with her head. Take care, pal. 7-3. I'm going to upstage Bill here. He's probably going to get a little annoyed. I don't know. Not too sure. But he'll get annoyed with me. He'll get annoyed with me. Gas, this area of Akron. Circle K on East Avenue, $4.19 a gallon. Arco over on East Avenue, $4.19 a gallon. Marathon over on East Avenue, $4.39 a gallon. BP up here at the corner of Waterloo and Manchester. What a bunch of jerks. $4.89 a gallon. They think everybody's rich around here, I guess. Or not. Kerry, WACTM's weather station around the corner here in Long Lake, Porter's Lakes around the corner from me, gives me a 66.2 degree reading with 65.9 for the dew point. Winds south-southeast, 0 now. Expected peaks up to 5.8 miles per hour today. 31 hundredths of an inch of rain so far. 30.04 on the barometer, 99% humidity. Sunrise 6:05 and sunset 8:42. William, wake up. It's your turn. Good morning. NAWS, WA8KOC.
WA8KOC in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Fred. Not to worry, I got nowhere to go, nothing to do. So I'm not going to get impatient with you. Oh, we got a pretty good thunderstorm last night. The ground was too wet to cut grass. I couldn't cut it yesterday, even when it was hot and sunny. It'll probably take a week of drying out before I can cut it again. That's going to be a problem, I'm sure. It'll be 3 foot tall by the time I get it cut. Okay, enough of that. Let me break for time and we'll give you my report. Okay. Air quality index this morning is 32. That's in the good range. Oops, I'm sorry. I read the wrong one. Air quality is 29. That's still in the good range, though. Tropical report is a 0 to a 1, depending on where you live in Ohio. My sunrise 6:05. My sunset 8:47. Length of day 14 hours 41 minutes. Solar flux indicators at 106. Sunspot number is 79. A is 19. K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet. No E-skip predicted. I got 66 degrees this morning. I had that earlier this morning. It jumped up to 67, then it dropped back down to 66. Humidity 93%. Wind is northwest at 10. Barometer 3008. Dew point 64 degrees. Visibility 9 miles. Prediction for today is a chance of showers mainly before 5 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 60. Northeast winds 6 to 11 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation is 50%. Excuse me. Precipitation amounts of less than a tenth of an inch is possible. Okay, let me break for time again. Had the cough there, darn it. Anyhow, we need to find our spaceweather.com. There it is. And helioseismic echoes from far side. Sunspots on the far side of the sun are so large, they are affecting the way the sun vibrates. Heliospheric maps reveal dark echoes where large sunspots are hidden behind the solar limb. The sun's rotation will turn near east toward Earth beginning May 22nd. Stay tuned for an uptick on solar activity. And 1 moon, 2 planets, and 24 Starlink satellites. Starlink's demanding the picture, but I don't see any in that picture. That's a pretty neat picture, too. You got time to take a look at that. Currently, we have 6 sunspots on the sunspot groups on the sun. I can't talk this morning. Something going on, Fred. Back to you. WA8KOC in the group, 7-3, everyone, N8WS.
Mr. Squires, I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday, a good rest of the week, a great holiday weekend. Hopefully you'll get to that grass before it gets 3 feet tall. I have the same issue here in the backyard. I went out and picked up dog dirt last night, getting ready, and nope, not going to happen now. It is a pond. It isn't a yard, it's a pond. So, not real happy about it, but what are you going to do? Take good care of yourself, Bill. I'll talk to you soon, 7-3. N8BAY, Ralph, how are you this morning? How are things over in Stowe? It's great to have you aboard. WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC, this is N8BAY. Good morning, Fred, and everyone listening. Oh, things are going well here. A little wet here, as it is, I think, everywhere in the area. I did manage to get the lawn cut late yesterday afternoon, so that was good. So I'm good for a few more days anyway, till the next dry slot, I guess. Right now I'm doing my WinLink Wednesday emails. I'm almost done with that. I'm on the last one now, so another 20 minutes or so, and I'll be done with that. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great Wednesday, a great rest of their week. WA8KOC, this is N8BAY, back to net control. 73, all.
W8WKY.
Ralph, thanks so much for taking time out of the WinLink Wednesday email effort and coming in and checking in with us. Sincerely appreciate hearing from you. Glad you got your grass cut. That's a good job, buddy. And now you don't have to worry about it for a couple days, like you say. Take good care of yourself. Wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend to you and your wife. And we'll talk to you in the near future, I'm sure. 7-3. That brings me down to KE8VQX. Joe, how the heck are you, pal? Thanks for joining in with us this morning. I think that makes it 3 in a row for you also, right?
WA8KOC, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Fred, and everyone on the net. Yeah, Fred, that's 3 in a row. And I got the question right last night, which was a pure guess, so no skill or knowledge on my part. Let's see, about 55.9 degrees over here, 95% humidity. The barometer's at 30.09, and looks like about 3/4 of an inch of rain last night. Now I got a fairly decent-sized limb down in the backyard, which means I got to chop that up. I don't know if I'm going to do that in the rain or not, but any day you can use a chainsaw is a good day. And if you can use a chainsaw, a hammer, and fire somehow, that makes it even better. Anyway, we'll see if I tackle that. If I don't get to it today, it's going to have to wait till next week when I get back in town. Heading out of town tomorrow, be back Sunday evening. Thanks for getting me in, Fred. This is KE8VQX, back to WA8KOC in the net.
Joe, my friend, thank you for being here with us this morning. 3 in a row. Not a lot of people do that, but I do appreciate your presence. And, yeah, I hope that you have safe travels through the rest of the week. Travel safe and enjoy the time in the air. And when you get back, you can enjoy some time on the air. Take care, pal. 7-3, we'll talk to you soon. Happy Memorial Day weekend ahead of time. K8AGW, good morning, Pops. How are you and Mama Fran? And you sounded pretty chipper this morning. Boy, you came through, blowing through. I can't remember who you collided with, but you just knocked him right there. K8AGW, WA8KOC.
Morning, everybody, from KAGW here, and yeah, cloudy day, you know. I didn't get radio time in last night, what I usually intend to do, but had some wild weather come across, one after another. It could clear up, rain, and thunder, and so on, so I abstained from my radio. Well, another week, another Tuesday evening to enjoy the radio activity. So, yeah, it's we mowed our lawn. We got it done Monday, so it was nice. And nice cool breeze up here. It was comfortable working, even though it was close to 80 there. So we got her done. So we just watch it grow now until next time. So. Hopefully, it looks like rain the rest of the week. But everybody, stay well, stay safe, and stay dry, and have a good weekend, folks. And I've seen a lot of watercraft heading to the water. Beautiful boats coming through, guys, coming back out of the water at the end of the day, and so on. Enjoy it down here, watching people enjoying the waters. So that 73 and that antenna that Andy's got, that's what helped him out. He got a new antenna, and that helped him out a whole lot. So he's all mobiles and everything is sounding good. I'm surprised with the condition. 73 from KAGW, back to net control.
Pops, I was going to say the same thing to Andy when he was on the air. I think it was his antenna, acquiring that great antenna he's got. So anyway, you and Mama Fran have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend. I'm like those guys you see in the boats, Pops. My wife often says, if it weren't for water, she doesn't know what I'd be doing. Just love being on the water, in the water especially. But yeah, looking forward to the end of the month, when we can get out with my friend and sling some walleye. I think we're having walleye for dinner this evening. Ha-ha. Take good care of yourself, Pops. Give our best to Mama Fran. 7-3. KF8ERZ, my friend Terry down in Ellenborough has joined in with us. Terry, good morning. How the heck are you, buddy?
Hey, KSC, this is KF8ERZ. Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net this morning. I'm doing very well. Just enjoying listening to the net, hearing everybody's reports, and just enjoying being with y'all. Thank you for taking the check-in. Things going good so far. We haven't gotten much rain. I suppose it's coming. They're saying we're supposed to get rain for the next several days, but right now it's not raining. It's still dry, so that's all right. I had our county ham club meeting last night. It went real well. In the discussion process of getting our repeater linked to the either the Appalachian Repeater Association or the Ham Talk Repeater Association, which would give us a lot more outreach, and talking about maybe getting a GMRS repeater in our county. We have an antenna on a tower already. We just and we have a repeater available. We just got to put it together and hooked up. But anyway, it was pretty progressive meeting. Everything went good, and good to see everyone out last night. So anyway, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll just say 73s and God bless, and turn it back to net control. This is KF8ERZ.
7-3 to you, Terry, my friend. God bless you. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Good rest of the week. Great holiday weekend coming up. Should I not get a chance to say hello? And yeah, I think you guys, you'll be fine. The GMRS repeaters, lots of people would rather steer clear of them, but they have their place. And yeah, you'll be fine. Take good care of yourself. 7-3 once again. VFK, my buddy Cliff's over here also. Cliff, how's your morning going so far? WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC net, NAVFK. Good morning, Fred, and all listeners out there. What a strange morning, temperature weather-wise. At 5:45 this morning, I was 67 degrees, and I'm currently 52 degrees with 49% dew point, or 49-degree dew point, 91% humidity. Barometer 30.16 and rising slowly. I received 100-inch of rain since it started yesterday. Looking at the weather radar, we're going to get wet here pretty soon. It's moving in and it's getting real close. Let's see. Those barn swallows I was telling you about yesterday, after I flushed them out of my tailpipe, I moved my truck over to the side of my garage right next to my side door, which I have a storm door there, and sat there and watched them, and they kept trying to fly right back up that pipe. Unfortunately, because of where I live, it's not safe to take them out. And when they perch, they like to perch up on utility wires and things like that. And so no way I was going to be able to safely plug them with a pellet. So I took a better option, and as I stuck a bright orange microfiber polishing towel, lightly wadded up, just stuck it into the end of my tailpipe, and just sat inside my garage looking out the glass through my storm door and watching those two little birds coming back trying to fly up that pipe. It was kind of funny. They sit on the ground, they look at it, and like, what the heck, you know? Well, I think that distracted them. It looks like they're gone now. And one other thing, listening to Tom this morning, MNG, all I can say is checks in the mail, but it's coming postage due. W8KOC, NAVFK, 73s, everyone.
W8WKY.
Nicely done, Cliff. I never thought about putting it that way to Tom. And the birds, oh my gosh. If you could just make the kind of cage traps that they do for hawks and falcons, and just trap them in the cage and go out and just water them down real good with the hose and squash their little heads. I'm a mean guy as far as birds are concerned. And whatever you do, have a wonderful Wednesday, and good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend. I'll talk to you soon, pal. 7-3. Cliff was about on my list so far. Are there any other stations would like to come in and check in on the Barometer Net with me this morning? WA8KOC, still looking.
Whiskey 8, Mike Papa Golf. WA8KOC, K8CWS. I'll be in and out this morning. 7-3, everybody.
Recheck, Fred, Whiskey 2, Alpha Julian Victor, W2AJV.
Juliet, Papa, Quebec, K8JPQ. Good morning, brother Fred. I'm going to be in and out. It's Chris Mobile, headed for Painesville. 73, everybody.
Nothing but collisions that round. I'm going to give you guys who I got. I think I heard my good friend Jim, who I haven't heard from. I can't even tell you how long it's been. W8MPG, I'm pretty sure that was him. K8CWS, Corbin, I got you marked in and out. Thanks for the check-in. Hopefully things down in Columbus are a little copacetic weather-wise. Take care of yourself. Wonderful Wednesday and great rest of the week. Anthony, W2HAV, I got you also. And Brother Chris, KE8JPQ, I got you marked in and out. Careful on your way out to Painesville. Wonderful Wednesday to you. Good rest of the week and a great holiday weekend coming up, buddy. With that, I'm going to go and see if I missed anybody in that round.
KC8 Hotel India, in and out.
KF8GGM, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Golf Golf Mike, Matt, and Lorraine.
My apologies. I did copy you, Matt, KF8GGM, and KC8HI. Jeff, I've got you marked in and out. Thanks for being here with us. 7-3. Back up to the top, W8MPG, W88KOC. Jim, my friend, how the heck are you? I hope everything's well on your end. W88KOC for the net.
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, everybody on the net. Good to talk to you, my friend. Been a long time. Yeah, this morning I'm going out to Tiffin, Ohio for a work trip, so I'm starting my day a little bit later. I'm on the road a little bit later, so yeah, I take the advantage of the opportunity to get on the net and say hi to everybody. It's been a while. Let's see, getting ready to turn north on 21 here. Rain is coming down at a moderate pace. Looks like it's picking up a little bit. Watched the Cavs game last night. They were looking good right up to the end. Knicks came back and tied them up and then won it in overtime. But I don't know. I'm just thankful the Cavs made it that far anyway. So we'll see what happens from there on. All right, Fred, back to you. Everybody have a great day. W8MPG.
All right. Thanks for being in here with us, Jim. You travel safe going out all that far. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, great rest of the week, and a fabulous holiday weekend coming up. If you have time and you ever want to check in, you know you're missed when you're not here. 7-3, W2HAV. Good morning, Anthony. Take it away. It's all yours.
Good morning, and good morning to everyone on the net. This is Whiskey 2. Alpha Juliet Victor, W2HAV. It's great to hear everybody in here this morning, and I want to wish all of you a very healthy, happy, and safe Memorial Day weekend. Please, let's remember all our veterans who served, who gave the ultimate sacrifice, and for all of you, I hope all of you are in good health, and I hope everything works out for you. Jeanette, in particular, I hope your knee gets better, and I will be praying for you. Hello to Cliff and everybody that everybody I have the occasion to speak with on the net. We have a high of today of 94 degrees in South Jersey, but it should be cooling down. Thank God. It's 7-3 to everybody. This is Whiskey 2, Alpha Juliet Victor, 7-3 clear. Back to net.
Anthony, we do appreciate your check-in. Thank you very much for being here with us. You sound a little bit different than you usually do. Hopefully everything's okay on your end. Boy, that's hot weather. I wouldn't want to be in South Jersey right now, that's for sure. But I think things will cool down. And have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend coming up. Okay, pal? We'll look forward to talking to you soon. 7-3. KF8GGM. Matt, my friend, it's all yours. How are things up in Lorraine? W88KOC.
W88KOC. This is KF8GGM. Good morning, Fred. Doing well, my friend. A little wet up here from all the rain we've got, and it looks like we've got some more coming on the radar. So, you know, typical Ohio. Doing all right. Haven't been on the air in the past few days. Been busy with doctor's appointments and stuff like that. But other than that, man, just glad to be here. Glad to hear you on the air, and thanks for checking me in, man. It's always nice to talk to you, Fred. That said, I hope everyone on the net has a wonderful Wednesday and is having a great week so far. And talk to everybody on down the line. KF8GGM, back to net control.
Matt, thank you for taking the time to pick up the microphone and hit the PTT and say good morning. I sincerely appreciate you being here with us this morning. Whatever you do, you have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend coming up. Try and stay dry. I know it's wet. I got a feeling it's going to get a little bit more wet also, so we'll see what happens. 7-3, my friend. Take care. That's the bottom of my list again. Matt was at number 40. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC here.
Kilo 8, Papa Juliet Whiskey, KAPJW.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA, Eric in Strongsville. In and out today, Fred, 7-3 all.
Real quick before you go, Eric, congratulations. You are number 42 on the list this morning, the answer to life, the universe, and everything, quote unquote. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend, pal. Thanks for checking in. Anyone else?
W8WKY.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, K4OG. Congratulations, Eric.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar. Joe and Willoughby checking in.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, KF8ELA, Zach in Dalton, mobile.
CFY, Kilo 5, Charlie Foxtrot Yankee, in and out.
K5CFY, WA8KOC, you're sounding a little cranky there, Ray. I'm going to talk to you a little bit later on this afternoon, okay? Take good care of yourself. We'll talk to you soon. Anyone else for this round?
November 8, Zulu X-Ray Bravo, John, N8, ZXB.
KB8LJ, in and out.
I'm going to pick it up there and run with it. Recognizing the in-out stations, KE8VZ8 at number 42 this morning, Eric. Thanks, take care. We also had KF8ELA Mole. I'll get back to him. K5CFY was in and out. Ray, thanks for the check-in, buddy. Hopefully you got my humor. And KB8LJ, Chuck, I got you marked in and out. Thanks for being here. Take good care of yourself. 7-3. KF8ELA, you're up first, Zach. Good morning. How are things on your end?
WA8KOC in the net. Good morning, everyone. This is KF8ELA. Let's see, we are on our way into work today. Short drive, though, working at the church this morning. And got the kids off at the sitter and got my coffee here. Just pulled into the parking lot, so that was a nice short drive for me. But anyway, yeah, a little bit of bad news this morning, but also some good news, I suppose. Dad was down in West Virginia last night and got rear-ended in a side-by-side and rolled over and had both dogs with him, and he's okay. He has got a broken rib, 6 to 8 weeks to recover, but he's a little more worried about the dogs. So hopefully the dog turns up. She must have got spooked, ran away. The other one stuck around though, so I guess there's a little bit of good news there. But hopefully the dog turns up. Someone finds her. We got all kinds of stuff out on Facebook and all kinds of different groups and places down there where he was at. But anyway, yeah, missed the net last night because I was working on that. So I just wanted to get in this morning, say hello to everyone. Hope everyone has a great day. And we'll say 73 back to net. This is KF8ELA.
Zach, sorry to hear about that mishap. And yeah, hopefully you do find that puppy that ran away. Hopefully the other one's okay. And yeah, your dad sounds like he's going to have a little bit of a mending time coming about here. God bless him and prayers to him. And you, yourself, enjoy the family. Have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend coming up. And I'll look forward to talking to you next week, if not before. 7-3, pal. K8PJW, Philip, it's good to hear you. Hopefully everything is good with you. WA8KOC for the net.
WA8KOC, K8PJW. Good morning, Fred, and good morning to the Brown. Rainy morning, but it's still a wonderful Wednesday. Yeah, we're at 54 degrees here, and it's kind of going downhill. It was 66 early this morning. It'll go down to 45 and head back up to 67 tomorrow. So, as I said, we've got rain coming on and off, so I'm just going to keep the windbreaker on when I go out just to stay dry. Barometer's at 30.05, and gas dropped a few more cents. We're at 487. So I dropped the XYL off yesterday at the airport. So she's off in Colorado with my son. He's preparing for his surgery today. So hopefully all that goes well. Other than that, just kind of holding on to home front. I'm going to be at the Aries meeting tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. They're going to do a review of the Allstar. So if you have time and inclination, we're at the Pilgrim Church in Cuyahoga Falls now at 6 o'clock. So if you're interested, travel plans to Germany are pretty much set, and so we're just waiting for that to come along. The AAA lady told me she had all the tickets ready for me to pick up. So looking forward to that. Then I'll take a break for time. So in 1830, Douglas Hyde was granted the first U.S. patent for a fountain pen, making him one of the early pioneers in the fountain pen technology. 1873, Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis patented their first blue jeans with copper rivets. 1891, the first public display of Thomas Edison's prototype of the kinetoscope. And in 1901, Fessenden applies for the high-frequency dynamo patent to enable continuous wave transmissions for wireless telephony. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
Philip, thank you for taking the time to check in this morning. I appreciate it. Enjoy the meeting later on. And do let your wife and your son know that he will be in our prayers. Hopefully everything goes well. And good luck on making the plans for the Germany trip. It sounds like a fabulous time. Have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend, pal. 7-3. K4OG, the original gangster. Mark, how you doing this morning, buddy?
WA8KOC, K4OG. Thanks for the airtime, Fred. Doing pretty good. Fred, I went to the Ambition for the first time. Sat in on a couple of seminars. One was 25 years celebrating the ISS, and the other one was AMSAT.org. The first one, the 25 years of the ISS, very informative, very entertaining. There was actually an astronaut that flew on the SpaceX Dragons and docked with the space station and all that. The other one, AMSAT, not so much, but it gave you their future plan. But in between there, Fred, there was a ham that, as I was coming in and had to get another drink and whatnot. He saw my tag, my name, my call sign, and called me out and introduced himself, and I have yet to remember who that was. So he recognized me on the Barometer Net. Maybe I can figure that out. And it was a great trivia question. Some people have been doubting my skills, so I have been touting my amazing powers of reasoning, subconscious reasoning, Fred. And it paid off last night. We got it. So that was fun. And enjoying all those trivia questions. K4OG, back to you, Fred.
Mark, thanks for taking the time to pick up the mic and hit the PTT this morning. Good to hear you, buddy. And tried to make it a little bit different last night. And I don't know how many people really didn't enjoy the trivia question, but that's okay. You know, they only have to contend with me once every 9 or 10 weeks. And that might have been Bill, N8LTR, that called you up down there. I don't know. I know he was down there as well. And there were a bunch of people that we all know that went down to Hamvention this time around. So I'm glad you were down there. Glad you had an informative seminar. I'll tell you what I want to know is all the pilots, all the people here on Earth, all the people on the space station, all the people that have gone up into orbit or that have gone to the moon and back, I want to know how many of those people saw alien spacecraft, because it seems like our government's hiding something from us, and there's been plenty of sightings and plenty of information they don't want to give out. When I was a kid, I thought, well, it's just because of H.G. Wells and the War of the Worlds radio program, and they didn't want to freak everybody out. But I don't know if that's it. Anyway, we'll see if something does come about where we learn some more. You take good care of yourself, play radio, enjoy the day. Wonderful Wednesday to you, great rest of the week, and a fabulous holiday weekend. I don't know if you're headed back down home. If you are, be safe. Take care. 7-3, pal. NHJKO, good morning, Joe. Good to hear you. How are things up in Willoughby? WA8KOC here.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. Well, we got 52 degrees and, 88% humidity up here along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby. Yeah, it's supposed to rain today, and the way Murphy and his impeccable laws hit, it's around the time when my grandson's going to have his baseball game. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. But guys, got a regular day planned to take care of business, take care of odds and ends, and just counting my blessings that I'm here to take care of the odds and ends. So with that, I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless you all. And 7-3. NHJKO back to Net Control.
Joe, God bless you. Val, I'll tell you, you always have a positive attitude, a great tone of voice, and your presence is really appreciated, and your positivity comes shining through. Take good care of yourself. Wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend to you and yours. Enjoy the game if you get to see it tonight, and I'm sure you're proud of your grandson. 7-3, N8ZXB. Good morning, John. Take it away. It's all yours. I only hear from you once in a great while. Good to hear you this morning, though. I did not hear John indicate he was in and out. N8ZXB, WA8KOC. Are you still here with us, John? Recognizing two in-and-out stations that encircle John, K5CFY, Ray out in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and KB8LJ, Chuck up in North Olmsted, both in and out. Thank you, gentlemen, for checking in. I appreciate it. If you're still listening, 7-3, God bless. That's the bottom of the list so far. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? WA8KOC here.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Kilo India. Donovan, in and out.
Donovan, KE8TKI, I've got you marked in and out. Thanks for taking time to drop by this morning, say hello. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend, pal. 7-3. Donovan's number 49 on the list. I need one more to get to 50. Any takers?
KE8MMY, good morning.
We'll take them one at a time. KE8MMY, good morning, Chris. WA8KOC.
Oh, living in the lap of luxury. We're having a nice, cool morning this morning. My radio jumped to a different band this morning, so I didn't get to talk to Jim, but been listening along, and yeah, it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a cool week, but I think that's all right as well. I don't need the 90s yet. So there you go. Thanks for the call, KE8MMY. Back to net.
KE8MMY, WA8KOC for the net. All right. You take care of yourself, Chris. Wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend to you coming up. And, yeah, it's a little bit cooler, a little bit wetter, but we'll deal with it. 7-3, pal. I'm going to take this time to recognize this again as Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net, which comes to you Monday through Saturday starting 7 a.m., going till whenever. Monday is NT8D at the helm, Dave. I take Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Thursdays and Fridays are covered by our past president, Gary AA8CS. And Saturdays are covered by NAWB7, K8PMI, Phil, our vice president of the club, or another net control operator to be announced. We take a break on Sundays. I'm sure Dave's going to be back in here Monday, Memorial Day morning. But drop by and spend some time with us whenever you care to. Because there's been this lull the last couple minutes, I'm going to go ahead and make last call for the Barometer Net this morning, and then we'll get Carrie in here to help us wrap things up and put the ribbons on it. Last call for the Barometer Net on this wet Wednesday wonderful morning. WA8KOC.
KD8IUA, Mike and Kent.
KD8IUA, WA8KOC. Take it away, Mike. Good morning.
Good morning, Fred. Glad to hear you on the net. Sounds like you're feeling better today. I did make it down to Hamvention. I was there Thursday for setup as a vendor, and then stayed Friday and Saturday with my buddy Brian, and he did pretty good on sales, and I picked up a few finds for myself. So it was a good weekend. Enjoyed camping down at Cowan Lake State Campground. So anyway, it was great to see some people. I saw Andy there, but anyway, back to you. Have a good one. KD8IUA 73.
Mike, thanks for joining in this morning. I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend coming up. Glad to know that you got down to Hamvention. It's a blast. Can also be expensive. So whatever you do, just have a good Wednesday and try and stay dry. 7-3, Mike. Last call. Carrie gets it after this.
Kilo Alpha 8. Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8, LYJ, Bob, Mobile in the Magic City.
KF8, GHA, Andy, in Dublin, Ohio, down here at Grandchildren's Concerts.
I've added two to the list, KA8LYJ, my buddy Bob over here in Barberton Mobile, and KF8JHA, Andy. I'm going to be right back to you. Anyone else, if I can get one more, then I can give Kerry his double nickel this morning.
F1K.
Rich, it's been forever. I'll be right back to you. Thanks for being here. Anyone else?
Morning, Fred. Here is November 8 Alpha Hotel Sierra. Fred in Berea, 8HS.
Good morning, Fred. I got you in on the list, too. Thank you for being here. Anybody else?
NTAD, Dave in Copley. Just dropped my car off at the mechanic.
Copy that, Dave. You're on the list. Anyone else? I was going to say, at that pace, we might have got to even number 60. KA8LYJ Mobile. Robert, take it away. It's all yours. How's your Wednesday so far? WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
And we'll go KC8YFO, Andy in Medina.
Andy, I added you to the list as well. Thanks for being here. I'll be right back to you. KA8LYJ may be getting his coffee. Bob, are you still with us? KA8LYJ Mobile, I'm sorry, KA8LYJ, your mobile, WA8KOC. You here, buddy?
WA8KOC, KA8LYJ, I'm here. I'm having a little trouble, the signal's coming in and out, and not quite sure what's going on with that.
Man, you're sounding good, Bob. I don't know what the problem could be, but you're sounding great. Bob can always take the time to recheck. KF8, I got this wrong. KF8JHA Juliet Hotel Alpha. Andy down in Dublin. Andy, could you please repeat your call sign for me? And good morning. Welcome to the net, WA8KOC.
Yes, good morning. It's KF8GHA, Kilo Foxtrot Alpha Golf Hotel, Alpha, sorry. Yeah, we're in Dublin. We down here for two grandkids, one choir concert and one band concert. Back to the net.
Andy, I still had it wrong. I thought you said AGH. It's probably GHA, correct?
Yeah, it's KF8GHA. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Golf Hotel, Alpha.
Thanks, Andy. I've got it right this time, and you take good care of yourself. Appreciate you taking the time to check in on the net with us this morning. Wherever you do, be safe down there in Dublin, and hopefully you have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend coming up, buddy. 7-3, thanks for being here. AF1K, WA8KOC. Rich, how you doing, pal?
W8KOC, AF1K, yeah, nice to hear from you. I got an early start here this morning down here in the ham shack and thought I'd listen in on the Barometer Net and remember the good old days with Ron and driving to work. Oh, maybe those weren't such good days driving into work, that part. But now I sleep in, so I miss the fun. Oh, well, just say hello, and I hope everybody has a great day. AF1K, back to net.
Rich, it's great to hear from you. It's been way too long. Thanks for taking the time to get up this morning, get down in the shack, grab the mic, and hit the PTT and say hello. I appreciate it, buddy. You take care. Stay dry. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend upcoming. We'll talk to you soon. Fred, how are you? N8AHS, WA8KOC. Everything good with you?
Well, good morning, Fred, and all on the net. Yeah, doing okay. Did go down to the Hamvention on the bus. Out of a 50-passenger capacity, we only had 20 actual riders. Last year we had 33. According to Eddie, KD8FTS, who's in charge of that, he said that there was a ham who's unfortunately since become a silent key who would go around about 7 different club meetings and talk the bus up, and unfortunately, I guess with his efforts not being there this year, we had fewer riders, but I suppose they're going to do this next year anyway. The break-even point is supposed to be about 30 riders, so hopefully they can drum up some more riders for next year there, but glad that we went. Did rain there for a couple of hours on Saturday, but overall it was a decent day. It was a great day to be down there, and did run into a number of hams that I've known over the years. So with that, we'll say 73. Thanks for running the net, Fred. We'll send it back over to Net Control. Happy Memorial Day to you and yours as well. Here's NHS. Good morning.
Fred, sincerely having the chance to say good morning to you this morning makes me really happy. Thanks for being here. Glad you had a good time at Hamvention. Sorry that the bus trip was not financially acquaintable and efficient for you folks. But I'm sure that everybody that did ride down there with you and back appreciated it. Sorry to hear about the silent key as well. Whatever you do, you have a good day today. Stay dry. Wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend to you upcoming. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. November Tango 8 Delta. Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie. How's it? I did not hear Dave say he was in and out. NTAD, WA8KOC. Dave, you got a moment?
Hey there, Fred. Sorry about that. Yeah, things are discombobulated this morning. There was rehearsal up in Cleveland last night. My check engine light came on along with the traction control and the VSC light, and so I don't have any clients today. So rather than letting the car sit in the driveway and waiting to make an appointment and stuff, I just went up to my mechanic and said, hey, if you have time today, would you please try to do a diagnostic on this, because I ain't going anywhere anyways. And there's a better chance of it getting checked out if it's sitting in your parking lot than sitting in my driveway. So I'm going to wait and see if I get any messages from the mechanic today. That's what's on my agenda. That and stand dry. Thanks for running the net this morning there, Fred. You have yourself a good day. And hopefully we'll catch everybody on Thursday evening. NTAD, back to Net Control.
All right, Dave. Well, I hope that your issue with the vehicle gets repaired quickly. Nice part is if we have vehicles under the weather like that, and we need to, we can always rent a vehicle for a day or two while ours is getting done. Most places, unless it's a dealership and they're really, really kind, no loaners available. So hopefully it gets fixed quick. You take care. Wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend to you. Because of my health issue here, I'm going to end up missing tomorrow evening's fox hunt, but I'm sure it'll be an enjoyable, pleasant, fun time for all and a big success. Take care. KC8YFO. Good morning, Andy. How are things on your end? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, Andy at KC8YFO. Hello to everyone, and you as well. Good to see everybody was still around. I had a busy morning and just jumped in the car and heading to a dermatology appointment. Oh, fun. But anyways, kind of a easy morning, and I hope everybody has a great day. KC8YFO.
Andy, thanks a lot for coming in and taking the time to check in this morning. Good luck on the dermatology appointment. Hopefully nothing else is going to be an issue. Take care. Wonderful Wednesday. Good rest of the week and a great holiday weekend to you. We'll talk to you soon, pal. 7-3. Andy was the bottom list this morning at number 57. Are there any other takers before I send it off to Carrie or closer?
W8WKY.
Alrighty then, last call has been had. Andy, KC8YFO is number 57 on the list. So Carrie, W8CTM, the infamous closer of the Barometer Net, you wind up at number 58 this morning. I always appreciate you having the time to come in, spend some moments with us, and help us close it up. Over to you, Carrie. Good morning.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this wet, wonderful Wednesday. Well, it's the temperature's dropped 10 degrees since I got up this morning, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I think we're supposed to have a couple cool days, and it'll warm up a little bit again, but I don't know. I think I would rather start the morning off like this, and those 90-degree days or close to 90-degree days we've had the last couple days. I'm not a real fan of the high temperatures, but it'll be what it'll be. It is northeast Ohio, so we take what we get, and it could be all four seasons in one day. But anyway, it is what it is. Hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday out there, and the rest of the week goes well, and everybody has a great Memorial Day weekend. That's usually the official start to summer here at Portage Lakes. As far as the boating season goes, they tend to get during Labor Day and after, it gets pretty crowded out here at times. Anyway, hope everybody has a great day, and stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do every day. So that's 73 all, and we'll turn it back to you there, Fred. And a great net this morning, 58 check-ins. That's a great net, without a doubt. And that's the high number so far this week. We'll see what Gary does, but boy, 58, that's getting up there. Great net, everybody, and back to you, Fred. 73 all. This is W8CTM, Gary at Portage Lakes. Turning it back to you there, Fred, to wrap it up. Everybody just have a great day and enjoy.
Carrie, one more time. Thank you for being here loyally for us each day as our closer. Thank you for also suggesting we perform a random act of kindness for others to make everybody's life more pleasant. Thank you for being number 58 this morning. And yeah, we'll see what Gary does and what the weekend holds. Usually the weekends aren't quite as packed, but we'll see. You have yourself a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend. Should I not talk to you? Stay dry, buddy. And we've got mid-60s and mid-70s for the next 2 or 3, 4 days, I guess. And then you're right, it'll go back up into the 80s, low 80s. Not bad weather, I'll tell you. Pretty fortunate. And, yeah, just have yourself a good day and try and enjoy. I'd like to thank not just Carrie, but all the other stations that took the time to check in with us this morning. I sincerely appreciate it. We all sincerely appreciate it. All the net control operators and the staff of Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association and all of our members. Those who are listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or other devices, if you'd like to get a license and come and join us, you can go to the club's website, wawky.org. Under the far right education tab, you can drop down and possibly find VE test sessions scheduled, headed up by NAWB Stefan, the lead for the VE team he's assembled. They do a great job. I'm sure you'd enjoy testing out with them. And lots and lots and lots and lots of radio amateurs licensed through our VE team. You can also go to ARRL.org, and find VE test sessions scheduled in this area as well. Quick pause for time. The originators of this net more than 36 plus years ago, Gerlach, KABYR, Dorothy WBA, JTW, and Tom K8DST started this net off. We're continuing on. Our net control emeritus, Ron KD8CVS, recognition to him for handling this net Monday through Saturday completely alone for several years. I'll go ahead and say thanks to everybody again. Stay dry. Enjoy the weather, the cooler weather we've got going on. Everybody have a wonderful Wednesday, good rest of the week, and a great holiday weekend coming up. And we will look forward to doing this again next week. I'll go ahead and return the repeater back to normal amateur use at the hour of 8:40 a.m. with 58 check-ins. WA8 KOC clear.
W8WKY repeater PL1 14.8.